Hello everyone, Tom with Capo Fetish. Let's talk about some favorite Monkees deep tracks today on the channel. I have chosen 10. I'm going to count them down here from 10 to 1. Coming in at number 10 for me is a song off their 9th album. This is their final album in their initial discography before they reunited in the 1980s. And all those old shows were replayed on MTV, and a whole new slew of Monkey Mania activities started. So here we go. Number 10 off their Changes album from 1970 is a track called Ticket on a Ferry Ride, sung by Mickey Dolenz, written by Bobby Bloom. Really infectious, kind of sunshine pop track. Just really, really cool. Nice harmonies. Good stuff here. Just another cool vocal from Mickey Dolenz. I think he was the best vocalist in the band. So, Ticket on a Ferry Ride, coming in at number 10 for me, written by Bobby Bloom from the Monkees, off the Changes album. Coming in at number 9 is a track that always brings back childhood memories. I remember playing these albums at ages 5 and 6. These albums were handed down to me by my sister when I was very young. Some of these albums are some of the first albums I ever listened to on my Sears Silvertone record player. Number 9 is Sometime in the Morning off More of the Monkees, written by Goffin and King, one of many songs that they would write for the Monkees, including Pleasant Valley Sunday. I just always love this track. I love that kind of arpeggio guitar. The melody is really strong. When I first listened to REM's album Life's Rich Pageant in 1986, there was a track on there that became my favorite. And it was a song called The Flowers of Guatemala. And when I heard The Flowers of Guatemala, it really reminded me of Sometime in the Morning, at least the guitar opening part, that guitar figurement. So I think that's why I like Flowers of Guatemala so much, is because it has this kind of Sometime in the Morning guitar lick in there. So Sometime in the Morning, another Mickey Dolenz sung track, really cool stuff. Coming in at number 9 for me from More of the Monkees. Coming in at number 8 is one of my two favorite Davy Jones vocal songs here, and that is Forget That Girl off Headquarters, song written by Chip Douglas. I like it's really low-key. Davy's doing more of a low-key kind of voice. Sometimes his voice is kind of annoying on certain songs for me, like Valerie and Daydream Believer. But right here, he's doing this kind of more loungy, low-key vocal. Really cool track. And nice backup vocals, I believe, by Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart? I'm not sure. But nevertheless, always love this track on Headquarters. Coming in at number 8, Forget That Girl from the Monkees. Coming in at number 7, one of my favorite tracks off the Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited album. The track The Door into Summer, sung by Mike Nesmith. Mike Nesmith is all over this album in a really good way. This is another Chip Douglas written track. Really, really cool stuff here. Really infectious chorus. And I love the Mike Nesmith vocal on here. The Door into Summer off Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited, coming in at number 7 for me. Number 6, back to the More of the Monkees album. It starts the album, the song She. It's a great little mid-tempo rocker. Always love this one. This is written by Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart. We just, I think, was it this year or last year, we lost Bobby Hart. So both Bobby Hart and Tommy Boyce are no longer with us, but they wrote a lot of great Monkees tracks. They were really involved with these recordings. And She is great. It starts off with that a little bit of guitar feedback or maybe guitar sustain, and it just gets into it. Really good stuff. Again, sung by Mickey Dolenz, another fine Mickey Dolenz vocal performance. Coming in at number 6, She from More of the Monkees. Going back to the Headquarters album, a fantastic track, sung by Mike Nesmith. Kind of reminds me, and written by Mike Nesmith. Mike Nesmith wrote a handful of really strong Monkees tracks, this being one of them. Has a strong Birds quality to it. The song You Just May Be the One off Headquarters. Really, really cool. Birds chime going on there. Infectious kind of middle 8 section there with the harmonies. Really, really, really good stuff. One thing about the Monkees, I like their deep cuts more than their actual singles. Even when I was a child listening to these albums, I always was like, oh, I love that track. And none of these tracks were like really that well known, although they were played on the TV show constantly. So Again, You Just May Be the One, coming in at number 5, a top 5 deep cut Monkees track for me from the Headquarters album. How about the flip side to A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You? Another Mike Nesmith written track, The Girl I Knew Somewhere. This is released around the same time as Headquarters. Should have been on the album, but just a great double-sided single. A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You, sung by Davy Jones. That's probably my favorite Davy Jones sung track. And probably my favorite Mike Nesmith written track in the Monkees here. The Girl I Knew Somewhere. Again, sung by Mickey Dolenz. Another fine vocal from Mickey Dolenz. Little keyboard solo in the middle. Really, really, really infectious stuff here from the Monkees. So coming in at number 4, The Girl I Knew Somewhere. The flip side of A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You. Coming in at number 3, a track I've always loved, a song that was featured and at the closing credits on the 2nd season of the Monkees TV show. I'm talking about For Pete's Sake. This was written by Peter Tork and a guy named Joey Richards. And just really, really cool. Kind of has these little bit of Summer of Love vibe, you know, to it. Again, sung by Mickey Dolenz. I think he sung the best tracks in the Monkees. I think he had the best voice. I think he's really underrated as a 1960s pop lead singer. So, For Pete's Sake is fantastic. And again, was the closing credits on the 2nd season of the Monkees instead of the Monkees theme. Number 2, I think a song that just absolutely rocks off their first album. It's the 2nd track. And it has just a really cool garage sound and a kind of a dirty guitar solo in the middle. I'm talking about Saturday's Child. A song written by David Gates, the co-lead singer for Bread. So this must have been one of his early written songs here the Monkees covered. And I just love the way it starts up. And then the guitar, ding, 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 ding. Really cool. And when the chorus kicks in, the backup vocals, I believe Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart are singing the backups on it. Really cool vocal by Dolenz. Fantastic stuff. Saturday's Child, 2nd track off the Monkees' debut from 1966, coming in at number 2 for me. And my number one all-time Monkees deep track is off Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited. And that track is written by Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil. The track is called Love Is Only Sleeping. Love this track. Kind of pop psych. Love that guitar, kind of that guitar descending line. And a fine vocal by Mike Nesmith. Really, really good stuff. Number 1 for me, Monkees deep tracks, Love Is Only Sleeping from the Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited album. What are your favorite deep cut Monkees tracks? Let me know in the comments section. As always, thanks for watching. If you dig the content across the channel, press subscribe. It's absolutely free. And for those who have subscribed recently, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.